Welcome to Math Fair. Today we're diving into one of the most fundamental shapes in geometry, the right triangle. By the end of this video, you'll master how to calculate both its perimeter and area with confidence. Let's get started. A right triangle is a triangle with one angle measuring exactly 90 degrees. This special angle creates a unique relationship between the three sides. We call the two sides forming the right angle the legs, labeled as A and B. The longest side opposite the right angle is called the hypotenuse. It's labeled as C. Let's start with the perimeter. The perimeter of any polygon is simply the sum of all its sides. For our right triangle, the perimeter formula is P equals A plus B plus C. It's that straightforward. We're using the addition property to combine all three side lengths. But wait, what if we only know the two legs and need to find the hypotenuse? This is where the Pythagorean theorem comes to our rescue. This powerful theorem states that in a right triangle, the square of the hypotenuse equals the sum of the squares of the legs. Mathematically, c squared equals a squared plus b squared. Let's work through a concrete example. Suppose we have a right triangle where leg A equals 3 units and leg B equals 4 units. First, we'll find the hypotenuse using the Pythagorean theorem. We start with c squared equals a squared plus b squared. Substituting our values, we get c squared equals 3 squared plus 4 squared, evaluating the squares. 3 squared equals 9, and 4 squared equals 16. So c squared equals 9 plus 16. Using the addition property, 9 plus 16 equals 25. Therefore, c squared equals 20-5.2. Solve for c. We apply the square root property. Taking the square root of both sides gives us c equals the square root of 25, which equals 5 units. Perfect. Now we have all three sides. Now let's calculate the perimeter. Using our formula P equals A plus B plus C, we substitute the values. P equals 3 plus 4 plus 5. By the addition property, this gives us P equals 12 units. That's our perimeter. Next, let's tackle the area. The area of a right triangle uses a beautiful formula. A equals 1/2 times base times height. For right triangles, we can use either leg as the base and the other as the height. So our formula becomes A equals 1/2 times A times B. Using our example where A equals 3 and B equals 4, let's calculate the area. We have A equals 1/2 times 3 times 4. Using the multiplication property, 3 times 4 equals 12. So A equals 1/2 times 12. Applying the multiplication property again, 1/2 times 12 equals 6. Therefore, our area is 6 square units. Let's visualize this on our triangle. The area represents the region enclosed within the three sides. When we split the triangle with the height, we can see how the 1/2 factor comes into play. It's essentially half of a rectangle with sides A and B. To summarize, the perimeter of a right triangle is P equals A plus B plus C, found by adding all three sides. If you're missing the hypotenuse, use the Pythagorean theorem. C squared equals A squared plus B squared. The area is A equals 1/2 times A times B, where A and B are the two legs. These formulas are essential tools in geometry, trigonometry, and real-world applications from construction to navigation. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Math Fair for more clear visual math tutorials. Now here's your challenge. Find the perimeter and area of a right triangle with legs measuring 5 units and 12 units. Calculate the hypotenuse first, then find both the perimeter and area. Write your answers in the comments below. I'll be checking your solutions. Good luck, and keep practicing.